This is section 18 of Cicero's Pro Caelio, and at this point he's moved on from Catiline, but Cicero still is trying to rehabilitate his image, and starting at an early age. So the first issue um, was that he was associated with Catiline, and the second one is why did he move to the Palatine? Why did he leave his father's residence and go kind of in this hornet's nest, and go rent this apartment out from Clodius and really Clodia? So he begins by saying reprehendistis, right? You blame him, and then we're going to pick up the conjunction here because he left his father, right? He moved away from his father, and indeed this and minime here is like a really strong form of known, and so we're going with the re prehendendum or re prendendum. He has syncopated the he here in the second iteration in two sentences of the verb. This connecting relative, we're going to say and it, indeed, in this man's age, as a suitable part of his life, must in no way be blamed. So you blame him, but the guy was old enough, right? He can't be blamed for this. And he, so again, here we have a connecting relative, and he, when from that public court case already had followed, so let's take that esset with the consecutus, had followed or had achieved a victory, indeed annoying to me, however glorious for him. So this is the court case of Bestia, and it's annoying to Cicero because Cicero is the one who he had defeated in that court case, and through his age was able to seek magistracy. He was able to seek public office. And here, this is the accusative plural from that fourth declension. We could say magistracies, we could say public offices. And so because he's now of age, because he had accomplished this initial win in court, however annoying to me, but glorious to him, and he was now of the age where he could seek magistracy, he ab eo semigrawit, or semigrawit, he left, right? He left his father, not only with his father allowing it, but even with him persuading it. So we have the non modo sed etiam, and here are your two present active participles. And to be clear, that eo there refers to his father. So he moved away from his father, or alternately, I guess we could say from his father's residence or something. But this is masculine, we would assume, and so going back to patre there. And when, or maybe here since would sound better, more of a causal, the house of his father was at a distance, was far from the Forum Romanum, the more easily both to visit our house, and of course he makes it plural because he's got this very large Palatine residence, and the more easily he could visit our house, and he himself could be colo, means to cultivate, to foster, like to foster a relationship. So he could be cultivated by his own people, by his own friends, his own supporters. He rented out a house on the Palatine, and then no magno here refers to the price, at a cheap price, right? At not a great price. So let's go back here, right? So he left his dad's house, and since his dad's house was far from the Forum, so that he could more easily. So this quo begins this relative clause of purpose here, so that he could more easily both visit my house, and so he himself could be cultivated by his own people. He now conduco literally means to hire, right? But we're talking about real estate and renting. So he rented a house on the Palatine at not a great price.